Introducing our new Method race wheels. Yes, this looks so good. What's up, JR Garage? Welcome back to the channel. So today is gonna be an exciting one because today is the day we do the mod that hundreds of you guys have been requesting and looking forward to.
Yes, ever since we got the truck, you guys gave us 3 items to do. Number 1, bulletproofing it. Number 2, wheel and tire setup. And number 3, exhaust setup. We're still dialing in exactly what we want on the exhaust, but number 2 is looking really good.
You guys wanted an awesome setup for this truck, and we did too. Like, the wheels that are on it right now are the most boring base wheels. They do not look good, they don't ride good, the tires are old, they rub on the leaf springs, they're a horrible fitment, they're really bad wheels. So we immediately started the hunt to find a good setup, and lucky for you guys, we went all out with probably one of the biggest and baddest setups you can do. So we hit up our friends over at Yokohama and we said, hey, we want a tire that we can use for off-roading, but we also want something that's not gonna be unbearable on the street. So they sent us out their Geolander MT 35-inch tire. Guys, take a look. Aggressive tire, but one thing I really like is the road noise is apparently pretty livable, so I'm excited about that.
And then we also get super off-roading capability. I have gone off-roading in that truck 1 time and gotten stuck 2 times. So these are much needed. I cannot wait to try these out.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get stuck with these. Now you guys are wondering, you know, what kind of wheels are we putting on it? How do the rims look? Well, yeah, Christian?
Because we do need new wheels for sure, because those are 18s.
Right. Yeah, those are 18s, and these are for 20-inch wheels. A little sneak peek. I was gonna save this, but you guys obviously wanna see what they look like. Now, we were debating whether going silver or black, but one thing we never mentioned is with this being the King Ranch, you get this 2-tone paint, you get gold with this like maroon burgundy. So why did we never think to go gold? Thank goodness our friends over at Method Race Wheels said, you know what, hey, here's a couple setups that would work, and one of them happened to be gold, and we said, that's the one, 100%, that's the one. So let's take a little sneak peek. So definitely not as light as the Lamborghini carbon fiber wheels, eh?
That's true, but light in the world of truck wheels, which need to be super strong.
That's one of their slogans actually, lighter, stronger, faster. These are some of the best wheels you can buy for your truck, so they're not nearly as heavy as some other truck wheels. Phenomenal packaging, made it here no problem. Introducing our new Series 605 NV Method race wheels. Compare guys, yeah. Tell me which one's better. All right, let's throw it back in the truck. Let's load these massive tires in and get hitting the road. Actually, one last thing. Christian, what is this? We got a big box with a bunch of Ferrari logos on it with Italian writing, Fragile.
Fragile. It must be Italian.
Yes, came straight from Italy.
Do we have some Ferrari parts?
Here's just one of the headlights. I just pulled it out.
Brand new headlights, guys. These things cost a small fortune. Stay tuned to the next update video. These things took a long time to get here, coming from Italy, but now that we have them, it's the final piece of the puzzle. We have the hood and front bumper from our friends over at Creative Bespoke in Scottsdale.
Headlights go on, the bumper goes on, hood hinges, hood, and then fender liners. This is like a day's worth of work or less.
All right, stay tuned for that video. And then another video you need to stay tuned for, a ton going on with the budget Boxster. We got the front and rear bumper off to kind of analyze the damage. And we also maybe have a little upgrade front bumper. Stay tuned for that. And also, as you guys know about the seats, we made the move that we are gonna sell those because we got so lucky. Perfect condition OEM standard leather seats for a bargain of $300.
You can't beat that. In the spirit of budget Boxster, we are keeping this price point way low, and you're gonna have lots of fun with it.
Yep, so once we sell the sports seats, and then once we sell the lobster claw upgraded modern wheels off it, we'll be in the car, like under 500 bucks. Yeah. Just as we said. You guys thought we were clickbaiting with the $500 phrase. No, we'll be in this car like 500 bucks. Give us like a week. A lot going on with that, so stay tuned. Enough of us talking. Let's go ahead and hit the road, get installing these new wheels and tires. Alright guys, we just made it down to Chandler, Arizona, where we are at the Element Wheels HQ. If you guys remember, we worked with them on securing our variant wheels for our Ferrari F430, and they were nice enough to mount these wheels and tires because they have a machine that's big enough to mount these massive wheels. Also, they do have a variant display rack inside, so hopefully I can sneak away for a bit so that we can talk about the future Black 458 wheel setup. They have 3 designs, and we need to decide which one we'll be putting on the Black 458.
We'll need your help.
All right guys, as promised, we were able to sneak away for a moment. They're finishing up the wheels and tires in there, but we wanted to check out the variant rack because they got all the different designs and colors, and we really have to decide which wheels are gonna be going on our Black 458 build in a few weeks here.
Yeah, so you guys remember on our red F430, we have these gloss black wheels, and we love them because they're similar to like a 488. The spokes we kind of felt was really similar.
This is design number 1. This is what we have on the F430 currently. Design number 2 is this one right here. So also looks really good, but I feel like this would look better on like a Lamborghini or like an R8. I don't know if it's got Ferrari written all over it. Those really look like 488 wheels. And then design number 3, they just came out with it. It's on the ground here. What do you guys think of this? So for those of you who want something different from the 430, you know, it may have to be that we go this route, but I'm kind of leaning toward this design again, but a different color. As you guys know, we're shooting for a gold wheel on this car. You guys really wanted gold instead of black or silver, and they just so happen to have a bunch of different shades. Here's the middle shade. Here's of course like the darkest kind of orangey fire shade. This is really popping in your face. And then this one's a little more subtle, kind of like a light gold, just a little darker than silver, but definitely got that gold touch to it.
Which shade of gold is the most similar to wheels off of like a 430 Scuderia or
a Gold 458 OEM? Yeah. So you guys need to comment design number 1, design number 2, design number 3, and then do you want gold shade lightest, medium, or darkest? Most kind of lustrous look. And I think regardless, we're gonna go with a brushed finish. So if you guys can see, it's hard to tell, but it's brushed aluminum. So it really kind of pops and gives it a really lustrous shine to it. So anyway, that's that. We'll see you guys in the comment section down below what you vote to.
Help us decide. We clearly need it.
Yes, help us decide.
Choices.
Okay, they're probably done with the truckers. So let's get back in there and see how things are looking. All right, Christian, hop in. Let's back it up. See it for the first time in the light.
Ooh, a little bit higher. A little bit higher.
Oh, true, yeah. I cannot wipe this smile off my face. I'm so excited for these wheels, but the question is, will they rub on any of the plastic pieces? They'll probably rub on the leaf springs because the old wheels did anyway. So these are only bigger, so chances are they will, but we will see. Yes, this looks so good. New wheel setup is looking fantastic, but we did notice when we turned the wheels full lock, it did rub a little bit on like, what do you call it?
Ground effects aerodynamics.
Stupid stuff that we don't need, so we're cutting that back right now. They're doing an amazing precise job. You won't even know it's taken off, really. I mean, just a little bit, and hopefully once all said and done, we'll clear, and then we'll be able to go full lock. Oh, and by the way, it does not rub on the leaf springs anymore, which is awesome because these things, the stock wheels rubbed on the leaf springs, and now these ones don't. Like, how about that? So that's awesome. So now we're just cutting out the plastic and then we'll be good to go. All right, one last look. Now that we're in the sun, these look absolutely phenomenal. But of course, because we were rubbing a little bit on the fender flare, we're gonna have to take this off. So we already unbolted it and Christian's just gonna rip it off. It's got all sorts of nasty 3M adhesive behind it, but no big deal. So the question is, do we leave these fender flares off or do we go with a cool aftermarket setup? I think an aftermarket set would look really good, and because we do stick out a bit, I think we're gonna need a nice set. So that's kind of the goal there.
1 hour later.
All right, so there you guys have it, close in on the warehouse. We just got some highway driving in, about 25 miles worth, and we got it up to speeds of around 80 miles an hour. So Christian, first impressions of these new tires?
Yeah, great 25 miles. That is always a concern with crazy aggressive tires, is road noise. You hear those Jeeps and trucks going down the road and causing that hum, but totally manageable, and up until, you know, going pretty quick, it'll be non-existent until you really get going. So
yeah, especially with a loud diesel engine, you cannot hear any road tire noise above that loud engine. So really happy with the setup. Again, Method, huge thanks for you know, making this new setup. It's relatively new, the new 605 NV. It's a one-piece aluminum wheel, and you know, like their slogan says, lighter, stronger, faster.
Yeah.
That's definitely the case. Much lighter than the competition. Definitely strong, super strong. We were actually talking to the guys mounting up the tires and just the people who work there. They were saying how Method really is known for their strong construction and that they don't break or fatigue. One dude said he was running some other brand wheels and he went over some jumps off-roading and he straight up like bent the wheel. And he says he's done it with Method multiple times, not a single bend since. So that goes to show their proven strength and just durability on the setup. So we're super happy to run them. And the gold finish, it looks so good.
Yes.
So good. As always, guys, the link to the Method wheels and the link to the Yokohama tires will be found down below. And Element wheels, thanks for installing these bad boys and helping us cut those trim pieces down so these would fit and not rub. All right, there you guys have it. We're back at the warehouse now. Just parked the truck. There you guys go. What do you think? Comment down below if you haven't already what you think of the new setup. I'm so happy we went with these really aggressive kind of mud looking tires. Also the size, the 35 inches, give it such an aggressive look. We were thinking like 33s or something a little more conservative, but at the end of the day, come on, you got to stand out, and this thing rolling down the road looks so aggressive.
Yeah, I think it looks great, looks clean. And now about the wheels, I love the offset, how that turned out. Literally like perfect, just a touch.
Let's give him a little look.
Little opportunity for a fender flare.
There you go, there you go. Just a little sticking out, nothing crazy, no 6-inch stuff.
And we lost the leaf spring wheel tire rub, so awesome.
But one other big thing that you guys need to comment down below. We need your help. Do we remove the side steps? Yes or no? We are so torn. I'm thinking we should remove them, but what do you guys think? Would it look too bare without any sort of side steps? And hey, I mean, we're tall, like 6'5" and 6'4". We get it in and out of the truck, no problem. But any vertically challenged, that's the word, those people would struggle getting into this without those side steps.
You need a curb and a side step and
yeah. So what do you guys think? Remove them all together, go with something more aggressive or cooler looking, or keep them? I think it'd look really cool. So comment down below. That's one of the big things. And then exhaust. Of course, you guys have said it. We agree. We got a straight pipe exhaust coming for this truck, or at least close to it. That'll be coming soon, and this whole thing will scream once we put it on. Full, probably 4 or 5 inch. You guys dropped a lot of comments last video. You guys were very passionate about wanting it loud, so we can make that happen. And the last thing, of course, the bed. Before you guys comment, why are you throwing more money at it and you haven't even fixed the body damage? Well, we're still looking for a bed. If you guys have any leads on either an entire bed, a bed side, this color, this length of bed, we've been looking. There's one bed that would be like a perfect swap on, swap off, but it's in Georgia. Like, how are we supposed to get to Georgia? Like, it's 2,000 miles away. So we're kind of stuck. But if you guys have a lead, we will happily take it. I don't know if it's repairable, and getting just the bedside off, it's like tack welded on there. It's really a pain.
A little more time in it. We got a good cavity on the backside. It's not like there's a bunch of skin on the backside that we'd have to take off. I think if we gave it a little more time,
maybe we could repair it a bit. I don't know. So that's that. But for those of you who didn't see our first couple videos with the truck, that's why we got this truck for so cheap. Literally, that's the only damage on the truck, and that allowed us to pick it up for $5,400 bucks. $5,400 bucks, you heard that correctly. For a 144,000 mile 6.0 King Ranch. This thing did a phenomenal job towing the Black 458, our Black 458 rebuild up to Sacramento. If you guys missed that video, check that one out too.
Speaking of that, if they could fix the quarter panel on that car, they can fix a truck.
Okay, maybe it is fixable. Stay tuned for a body fix on this thing, and then it'll be 100% good to go. The right side will look exactly like the left side, hopefully soon, and we'll be in business. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, Yokohama. Thank you, Method Wheels, for making such a cool setup. And without further ado, let the future mods ensue. Subscribe if you're new, leave a big like, and we will see you guys in the next one.